my dear friends, and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. So after the exciting week that we've had packed with Obi-Wan Kenobi news, today we have a much slower news day. Having said that, don't worry, there are still a few tidbits that are worth talking about, and so no more jibber jabber, let's dive straight into it. So we're going to begin with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. A few hours ago, the official account of the game confirmed that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has gone gold. This means that work on the title has been fully completed and it's ready to ship ahead of its April 5th release date. This is absolutely incredible news because the journey to getting to this point for TT Games has been grueling. As we know, the title was originally announced all the way back in 2019, and since has been pushed back multiple times in order for the team to get things right. And this game is looking to be the biggest LEGO project from the studio to date. Some say it might even be the last LEGO Star Wars game, which is why they desperately needed to get things right. In a recent behind the scenes video, the developers of the game spoke of the taxing process to make this game come to life the way that they wanted, and how draining those delays were. But now, my friends, it's gone gold, and all is set for April. But that's not the only piece of news we have for the game. TamingGaming.com have claimed that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga will take a total of 14 to 16 whole hours to finish all 9 movies. And that is enormous compared to the complete saga, which took on average a third of the time to complete. Something else making the rounds for this game is the sheer amount of non-main characters you can play as, background fan favourites as well as obscure picks from the saga. Not every character has been revealed yet, but the likes of Yaddle, Sice Noodles, Max Rebo, Salacious Crumb, and Babu Frick are all confirmed to be playable, and have gotten fans really hyped. The one character I'm super excited to play as is Yaddle. I love that she's been included, she's one of my all-time favourite Jedi. And on the funnier end of things, you can also play as a Gonk droid. Who knows, maybe Gonky from the Bad Batch is going to make an appearance. And if he's not in this game, I really hope we get to see more of him in season 2 of the show. And speaking of the Bad Batch, my dear friends, that brings us on nicely to our next subject. As we approach the spring, which is when Lucasfilm said the Bad Batch Season 2 would release, we're all waiting for some kind of announcement, trailer or poster. May the 4th is the expected date, just like for Season 1, and on this day last year, we got the Season 1 announcement. So we're probably just around the corner from a trailer or a poster. Now, over the last 24 hours, we've had a couple of teasers from folks who work on the show, and while it's not much, it's all we have so far. Keith Kellogg, the animation supervisor at Lucasfilm, has hyped some exciting things to come for the group in Season 2. He's also hinted in the past that the stakes are being raised in Season 2 and there's going to be even more action. And Jennifer Corbett has also been dropping some hints. We are getting so close. The official Star Wars account has been pretty silent, to be honest, especially after the Book of Boba Fett, but patience is key, and we have so many amazing projects coming our way this year. Now, the other day I spoke about what we might expect from the Bad Batch's second season, and apart from Crosshair's potential redemption arc, one character who's been majorly overlooked is Echo. Right from the Clone Wars Season 7 and the subsequent announcement of the Bad Batch, I had a hunch he would be one of the most important clones going forward, and Season 1 of the Bad Batch has started to show us why. His mentality is still one of allegiance to the Fallen Republic, and he's found himself clashing with Hunter's decisions for the group on a few occasions. As a former Reg, he always stood out in the group, but he is still very much part of them, and he adds so much to their strength. In Season 2, I could certainly see Echo becoming more of a voice of reason for the Batch, or even a moral compass. Yes, he's had clashes with Hunter and the rest of the Batch, but having been a part of Domino Squad, he knows how to alleviate tension in a dysfunctional team. And I think this is going to play into his own character arc in Season 2. And if you look at the way Dave Filoni, and I guess to an extent Jennifer Corbett, write characters for these animated shows, there are always hints that are sprinkled in that tell us of the importance someone is going to play in the future. And I've always seen that in Echo, especially since he survived the Citadel. Now, you might say he took a back seat in the Bad Batch Season 1, but the role he did play was subtle yet significant. The Batch could not cope without him, and I've always believed, aside from Omega, if any member of the Batch is going to survive the events of this show, it's Echo. I'm pretty sure of it, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think of this. Do you think Echo has a significance going forward, maybe as a mentor for Omega? Share what you think down below. But otherwise, my dear friends, I apologise that this is a bit of a short one. It's been a slow news day, but nonetheless, if you enjoyed this one, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and a massive welcome if you are, and the link to my Patreon, as always, is down there in the description. But until the next one, may the Force be with you always. I'm Star Wars Meg, have a good one.